Hey guys, so I wanted to do a little baby update video. Dan and I just filmed our thrift store video, and I thought while I was here I would just do that too. I am almost 23 weeks. It'll be 23 weeks on this Friday, and we had our ultrasound, and you know, the tech can't really say, you know, how things look, and I tried to look but then tried not to because I didn't want to worry about it. And so I ended up realizing yesterday that we had gotten an email. So today's what, the 20, what's the date today? 21st. 21st. And I had gotten an email on the 9th saying that everything looked good and that we had a normal female fetus. And
this is a lovely way of putting it.
Very medical term. But you know, again, like, I've struggled this whole pregnancy with wondering, like, when's the ball gonna drop or what's gonna happen, and everything seems to consistently be normal, which, you know, feels so weird. But anyway, so I showed that to Dan, and then we saw the OB doctor today, and I think we're her favorite patients because we're just really simple. I mean, each time I feel like we go to the appointment, we're like, all right, great, see you in a month. And so my weight is still down. It's actually down a couple pounds from last week. But it was a morning appointment, and I always weigh less in the morning, so I was kind of expecting it to be down. And I've also been eating pretty healthy overall. So, and then my blood pressure was 111/64. And we're going to do the 1 hour glucose test again in, she said, between 24 and 28 weeks, I think. So I have to wait a couple more weeks to do that. I've already done it once, and that came back actually low, she said. So she's really not worried about it, but you know, we need to do it. I'm fine with doing it. She kind of asked me if I wanted to, and I said, yeah, I want to know if I have gestational diabetes or not. And what else did we talk about? We talked about with, I am going to be going to Eugene. I go to Eugene a lot anyway, but I'm going to be going to Eugene more often before the baby comes. And I'm a little bit nervous to go into labor in Eugene because we have Kaiser insurance, and so financially it's going to really benefit us to get to a Kaiser hospital. So
Kaiser's amazing, but you have to go to Kaiser.
Right. So
at Walmart.
I've been happy with Kaiser. I know some people have problems with it, but I've really been happy with it. So I told Dan, well, if I go into labor in Eugene, I'll just have Aunt Deb drive me to Portland. And he's like, no, you're not going to labor on I-5. But I know labor can take a while. I don't know. We'll see. I hope this doesn't happen. But we did talk to her about there is a hospital in Salem. So if necessary, I'm sure I could get to Salem. And so we talked about that. Let's see. As far as symptoms go, I mean, my belly is definitely getting bigger. So like when I reach down and put on my shoes, you know, there's belly in the way. We were able to hear the heartbeat on the Doppler, which is the first time we were able to do that. And the baby is right around where my belly button is, which is good because she'd been sitting really low. She was breached in the ultrasound, but you know, there's plenty of time for her to move around and flip. Every appointment, every ultrasound we've had, she's an active baby. I don't know why or whatever, but the doctor said even today that you have an athlete on your hands. So maybe I've drank too much caffeine. Could that make her active?
You quit coffee as soon as you got pregnant.
Well, but I drink it sometimes, and then I drink iced tea a lot. I don't know. Anyway, I am feeling her move. Not really enough to where I can feel like, or start doing like hip counts, because I still am like, was that a movement, or was that like gas, or Is it in my head? I don't know. Like I'm trying to get used to all this. I am a stomach sleeper. I mean, I do back and forth, but I think the thing that makes me want to cry the most is that my belly, I think, is just getting too big. And so at times when have slept on my stomach or laid on my stomach too long, I can start to feel her really kind of moving around. And I'm afraid Daniel is going to get mad at me because he keeps telling me I'm squishing the baby. So I went and had a prenatal massage, and I was laying on my stomach. Some places have beds where they have a stomach and breast inserts that can come out, which is more comfortable, but this place didn't. And so she offered to do the massage side lying, but I just didn't know how that would work. So I said, no, it's fine, I'll lay on my stomach. And then after a while, I could definitely feel like something pushing down there. So I was like, yeah, I better flip over now. But it felt good otherwise. So yeah, food cravings. I can't really think of anything. I don't eat as many oranges as I was initially. Today for lunch I had some chicken salad on top of spinach, and for some reason I wanted to put extra pickles on it, so I chopped up two pickle spears and put on top. But I was also really thirsty, so I don't know if that's why I was craving the sour. I don't know. We did get, Daniel's cousin Cheryl gave us a bunch of baby stuff and completely blessed us, and so it's starting to feel more like a nursery. We have a crib and a changing table and 2 big bins of clothes and a diaper genie and a bottle warmer and just a ton of stuff. So that feels really good. Yeah, I think at the thrift store, it was good for me to kind of look around and see what they have, and a lot of stuff is good quality and not that worn. And I think because babies grow out of things so fast, or you buy something and realize you don't need it or use it, and so I'm just going to keep that in mind with buying things secondhand. And I really want to be mindful of what we buy. And we just watched a documentary called The Minimalist, I think, or Minimalism, something about minimalism. And you know, I mean, I don't want to not buy anything, but I want to be conscious of what kind of footprint we're leaving and what kind of money we're spending, because I'd rather save our money for the important things, or the things that are important to us, versus just buying everything I see. So yeah, trying to be mindful and do a lot of research. And yeah, I think I will leave it at that. So thank you for watching our baby update, and we'll see you soon. Bye.